here. Welcome back to my channel. I am having a little play today with the Pink Barcelona kit from OohLaLa Vintage Treasures. And so I'm getting ready to start on that project here. It's the travel themed one that comes with the pretty little camera that I collabed with Doreen on. She made a beautiful passport with the Ceri the Crafter digitals. And I'm excited to play with this. So before I get into all that, I want to show you what I'm putting together. So Doreen had a kit, I can't remember which one it was, but it came with this trifold in it, and she had all the goodies tucked in and around here. So I took her little trifold here that she made with some special paper, and she coffee dyed it. And so I also made one with a file folder. So I coffee dyed mine and I used hers as a template. It's a little bit bigger on this one, but let me show you that I made a bunch of these for the store. So I coffee dyed these with the lace pattern, and then I made them into little trifolds. So I'll be sharing that really soon on my Zibbit store. So stay tuned for that. So what we're going to do is I have these, they're like 6x9 envelopes, and I got these at an estate sale, and they smelled of mildew really badly, so I had to put them out in the sun. I had to bake them. I had to dip them in coffee and bake them in the oven to get rid of the smell. So that was major, and I don't love the color. So we're going to make these look pretty, and these are going to be my journal covers, because I figured that these would be great to tuck little goodies in for your travel. So we're going to be wishing we could travel for the holidays and seeing family, and or going to Paris or Spain or wherever you can think of that you want to go to, and we'll just be dreaming of these vacations that we'll be able to take someday, hopefully. So I just thought this would be cute, little folio type thing, trifold folio, and you can tuck your little passport in here and your little camera on this side. You can have your journal in the middle, and you can carry that with you, and it will look so pretty, don't you think? So that's what we're gonna do. So let's go ahead and get started on that. What I had in mind for this is that I was going to use the pieces that Doreen had in her kit. So I was going to use this envelope. This would be into, I'm going to put all of these somehow into the journal signature. So I had this in my stash. This was a envelope that was tea dyed, and then she included these pretty papers, so I'm going to put that in the signature. And I have this pink envelope that I was going to put into the signature, and that would go in there, and that would be the start of this journal. So I think it's going to be really fun, and so I hope you'll join me. So the first thing I'm going to do, because I do not like the way this looks. I don't know. I just don't like this color. So I have my gesso, and I'm going to gesso it. Oh my goodness. Don't you hate when your gesso bottle gets stuck? Okay, so I have my dirty glass mat that I'm using, but that's not a big deal, guys. I'm just going to paint this on here. So we're gonna gesso this And we're going to use these stencils that I got from Frank Garcia a while back. These vintage wallpaper and Gothic. I got these from Frank Garcia. I don't know, a while back. I don't even remember when I got them. But yeah, I hope you guys are getting ready. If you guys celebrate Thanksgiving, you got your plans, and we're just going to be cooking at home, making, I think, turkey and ham. I'll be making a keto pumpkin pie. So that should be interesting. I haven't made that yet. I've made other things usually, but not a lot of people like the pumpkin pie in my family for some reason. So the kids are getting like a chocolate pudding pie, and then me and my husband are gonna have the keto pumpkin pie. Hopefully it turns out good. So let's see. Okay, so that's that. That's that one. And then we'll do the same to this side. I wish I liked to cook more. I just don't like it. Oh well, what can you do? You don't like it, you don't like it. I mean, I can't make myself like cooking. I know a lot of people do like it, but I am not one of those. I just cook because I'm hungry and I gotta eat. And I don't love going to restaurants. Well, obviously we can't right now, but at least not indoors. But anyway, we're just not huge, you know, going out to eat type of people. Maybe once in a while. A little Outback or something. Okay. So I think for the inside, I am going to, oops, my fingernails. I'm going to cover it. Probably with the Ceri the Crafter Digital. So I think that's what I'm going to do for the inside of the journal pages. I'm going to do that. All right, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to dry it, and I'll be right back. Okay, so these are mostly dry, and the next layer I'm going to do on here is this. It's the Delta Creative Cream Coat Touch of Pink. And I think I got this at Hobby Lobby. So I am just going to use a bit of this on here. I like the added pink since we're using lots of pinks, which I always do anyway. So we'll go ahead and add this layer here. I love this pink because it's like such a pretty shade. Very light, not too peachy, not too purpley. Okay. So anyway, we're getting a Don't judge me, you guys. We're gonna be getting a turkey that's already cooked. We just have to heat it up. That's what I'm talking about. And then the ham's pre-cooked, so we just have to warm that up in the oven. I do have to make sides, so I'm making a really good keto. It's a we've been doing keto for several years now, but it'll be a cauliflower and green onions, cheese, and a little bit of bacon. And then the asparagus will be bacon wrapped and some Parmesan cheese. Sometimes we do it without the bacon, which is good too. Okay, I'm gonna go dry this real quick and wash my brush and be right back. Okay, these are dry. The next thing I'm going to do is use this vintage wallpaper stencil by Prima. Okay, this is by Finnabar, and I thought this looks so good on here. Alright, so what I'm going to use, I pulled out this Cotton Candy Pink from Lindy's. I need to shake it up. It says Sweet Treats collection, I guess. But anyway, it's Cotton Candy Pink. And then I've got this Prima Color Bloom Antique Golds. And then I'm also going to use this Color Bloom Empress Gold. Okay. All right, so my first layer is going to be pink, and so I don't have any overspray. I know I have a spray box that I got ages ago, but now Tim Holtz has one, and I might get that. I don't know. Okay, so this is my spray box. Go ahead and get that in here. Okay. Have this here and this here. And then, probably don't need that one yet. Spray the pink. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and spray that. I want it to kind of just be in areas. Okay. Now this color is not gonna, but it's just another layer, you know. I like the layers. So I'm gonna go ahead and lift that off and rinse. I'm gonna rinse this off real quick. Actually, before I go rinse this, I'm gonna do the other envelope. Okay, and then I'm gonna go rinse this real quick. Okay, so next up I'm going to use the Empress Gold. So this is the lighter gold shade, and this one I'm gonna spray on here. That. Pretty. Such a pretty shade of gold. Can you see that? It looks so pretty. Okay, And then this one, go ahead and spray that on. Okay. Okay, so I went and dried these and cleaned this, and we got one more layer with this one. And what I like to kind of do, because I want to do a darker shade of the same one I did, I kind of try to figure out where I was with the stencil so that I can kind of line it up again. I think it was with this right there. And so my next layer, I want to use the darker color, the antique gold. This one I'm going to just do a little, yeah, it kind of, I don't know why this one does that, but just a little bit. And so what I ended up doing with this one, because it did a little bit splotchy, I did this slightly damp paper towel from when I was cleaning the stencil, and I'm just going to get some of the big blotches off, okay? So that way it won't be so blotchy. I wanted it more like a, what kind of layer, like a shadow type, sort of. Okay, so that will be that one. And I think that looks so good. Love that. So you get just a little bit of a difference. You see? Okay. So we're gonna put this one. And we're gonna, sorry about that. We're gonna try to line it up as much as possible so we can just kind of get that shadow effect. Let's see if I can get that. Do a little bit. Ooh, that was dark. Okay. Take this off. I'm gonna run this directly to, well, let's get this off first. We don't have those blotches. Okay. There we go. And I love the mica that it's got in there, so it's really super pretty. What a gorgeous look that is. Just clean that off just a little bit. All right. Okay, these are looking gorgeous. So they turned out like this, and they have a bit of that sheen. Super pretty. Okay, and then the next thing I want to do is add some of this texture paste. It is white crackle. You can use any kind of paste, actually. You can use, you know, just any kind of texture paste. There's all different kinds of, I like the crackle a lot. I just like the crackle finish it gives. So I'm going to use this stencil, which is the Gothic. And I got this at Frank Garcia's studio. I'm not sure. I should have checked before I posted this to see if he has it. And if he does, I will leave a link below. So, let's see. So I'm not going to cover the whole thing. I just want to cover little bits and pieces of it. And I'm going to use this. I'm not very good at cleaning this off. I mean, it will clean off, but so let's see here. Now this you have to let dry naturally. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And so I'll have to come back after it dries. It'll take a little while. Now because this piece is kind of crunchy and full and I can't lay it like really flat, it might, you know, not be perfectly done when you do this, but it's okay. We're not going to have anything looking perfect that way. Looks intentional. Okay. Okay. That's all I'm going to do on this one. Maybe I'll bring it down just a little bit here. Okay. It's a little smushy there, but that's okay. Looks pretty cool. I like the way that looks. So when this dries, it will have a crackle, which I love that look. Okay, so I'm going to put that off to the side there to dry. And then we'll do this one. Now, I might want to clean this off just a little bit so that, I'm not going to clean it off. I'm just going to keep going. Okay. Just go over the same areas that I did. Okay. A little bit of this one. Sorry if you can't come off out of the camera right now. Okay. There we go. That looks so cool. I love it. All right, so simple as that. We're going to let that dry. And then I will return. Okay, guys, so it finally dried. And if you get up close, you can see how it cracked. I love that look. Check it out here. So this is how they turned out, and I love it. So it gives a lot of texture, and so that'll be the back, and this will be the front. I know there, I think I have a matte medium. Yeah, I have a matte medium, and then I have something else I could use to seal this if I want to. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it. But the next video, we'll be putting this together and making a little journal. And then also decorate the file folder. I was debating whether I was going to use this one or one that I use the lace pattern on. But we'll get to that. And so stay tuned, guys. We'll be working on the next part of this journal. And I'm super excited to get started. All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Bye for now.